and you can just send me a message or comment here. So what I want to do is go over some of these challenges that you guys have said that you have. Number one, where to start. Our friend Jen, where to start? Choice of urn filler and front door decor. And Sandy also agreed. Here's the thing. I generally tell people, and this is what I do, I start with my front door. I think it is, no matter what I'm doing, if I'm just decorating seasonally, just for my home in general, I'm creating right now, I'm working on it, the 100-day home decorating program for the House 214 Design School, and I'm starting at the front door. Your front door is the first thing, your front door, your front entrance, whether you live in an apartment, whatever, think about that. It is the first thing you see. It is where you are going to start communicating your story. You want it to start there. Every time I pull up in my driveway, honestly, I get a sense of peace right away, no matter how I'm feeling that day, because I feel home. It feels like me from the outside in. And that's why I always start there. And you will get that same feeling if you start outside at the front exterior. Again, whether you live in an apartment, whether you're renting, whether you own, you can put a wreath on your door. You can put a doormat down. All those sorts of things. You can clean the door. You can clean the area. Even just cleaning it off. Think about that, where your mailbox is. Cleaning that off. I mean, I know mine gets cobwebs around it and just dirt in general. Cleaning that off. Your front stoop. Wiping the leaves off or sweeping the leaves off. Wiping down the front door, the handle, all of that. Even just doing something like that, starting there, a fresh, clean slate, does a lot. Then start with the greenery out there, the urns out there, all that sort of stuff. I think is just, it communicates you right from the beginning. So you do need to decide whether you are the understated side or the dramatic side and choose according to that. So I've seen some really pretty, people have already been putting up wreaths around me, some beautiful red, really dramatic ones. I think they're like a berry. Something like that, yes, you put that on your door. That's the dramatic side. And I've given examples, all throughout. So, and in your urns, whether you want something, one thing that I do, and just in general, my overall feeling in my home is what I refer to as the timeless feeling. This is what I do. I go to my local nursery, and they always have, I think for like $2, they have long boxwood branches. I mean, I don't know, like this, probably. Not like enormous, but kind of like that. And you can buy bunches of them for $2. I buy those. I put them in my urns because I still have dirt in there from the summer. So before it freezes, because otherwise you can't do it. But in the dirt, I put, and it almost looks like I have boxwoods in them. I don't really want to buy boxwoods for those because I've tried before and they don't survive for whatever reason, and they're pricey to do that. So I kind of give the illusion of boxwoods because I love boxwood. So I just put a bunch of branches in there, kind of shape it. And then if I want, I'll put twinkle lights on it for at nighttime. But it's very timeless. I'll put a boxwood wreath on my door. I really enjoy that. A little bit more understated and simple. Again, and then I've shown you guys that the fruit fan that we do over the door. I make it more understated with the green apples. If I wanted to do things that were more dramatic, I would probably do red apples up there. I would do maybe a red wreath, maybe still keep it boxwood. I don't know. Dramatic, I would keep it. That's an idea of doing more of a red wreath. And then some sort of branches that have, why can't I think of the name? What's the name of the red berry? I can't think of it right now. Hi, Lynn. So why can't I think of what the berry is? Anyway, so you might do like a red berry. So that would make it more dramatic. So those are the things you can do, different ideas of things to put in your urns or on your door. Again, greenery. I do also, I like putting greenery around my door. I do fresh. It does fine out there, and I'll generally do more of a pine because I can get a lot of it and it's pretty inexpensive. I've done boxwood before. Cranberry. I think that is is it cranberry? Maybe it is cranberry. Maybe it is cranberry. I don't remember what it is. Anyway, I've done boxwood around my front door before. Garland. First of all, it's not very full. So I didn't really like that, and it is expensive. So maybe it is Kelly. I don't know. I can't think of the name right now. So what I ended up doing, this is an idea too. I do the pine because it's less expensive around my door. And then what I'll do is I'll get some of those boxwood branches I was telling you about, and I'll fill them in. I'll just poke them in around it. So it makes it fuller, and then it gives that boxwood, because I love that boxwood. We have boxwoods on either side of our front door in the ground. So that's another thing I'll do. That's an idea, just to kind of give a filler around there. And if you wanted to add some drama, you can add some red berries, anything like that. So, or if you want to put pine cones on it. So that's kind of what I do at my front door. I'm kind of going on and on about the front, but to me, it's very important to start at the front. It also motivates me because that's what somebody had said. And Allison did too. Exactly. Where to begin in finding the right decor theme. And Allison, once you know, am I understated? Am I dramatic? That is the theme. Okay. Once you figure that out, you know which direction to go. And then you can decide, do you want to do more of the red and green traditional, which is more dramatic, the luxurious opulent feel, which is more rich. Think about those golds and all of that. It feels more luxurious. It feels expensive. Or do you want to go more understated? And like I showed you the serving ware, even using like ironstone and sticking in sprigs of pine, putting pine cones on it, anything like that, it's just more understated. So once you figure that out of which direction you want to go, again, also, I should say understated can also be more geometric. Even geometric patterns do very well there. It's more edited, understated, simple, that sort of a feel. Sometimes just the momentum to start and then finish. Yes, Carrie, that is why I think when you start at the front door and you're always pulling up to it, you're always seeing it first when you come home. I think it builds momentum because it kind of gets you excited, like, oh gosh, I feel home. Oh, I feel the season. Let me go inside and start. I think it does build momentum when you start at the front door. Yes, the balance, Cassandra said, the balance between too much, just right, and not enough. I understand that, and I think, again, once you start having a focus, understanding how you want your home to feel this season, you'll kind of know. I do like adding small touches throughout my home. Even in my laundry room, we have a first floor laundry room, and I'll even put something in there, small. But to me, I like kind of feeling the season in different rooms that I'm in a lot, and I'm in the laundry room a lot. So whether I put a wreath, we have a window in there, whether I put a wreath on there on the inside, I've done that before, or I'll just put a little picture up, maybe with candy canes in it, or which somebody gave me the link or the idea of where to buy the white candy canes. So thank you. I'm still trying to figure that out. But before, when I've sometimes like I said, you could put a picture out with candy canes or with sprigs of greenery. I use a lot of greenery. We cut our Christmas tree down, so I'll get things from that farm. And of course, like we have to trim our tree quite a bit, just fitting it in the space that we use it. So I always have extra greenery, and I will just stick sprigs of it different places. Very simple. It gives a nod to the season, and that's just personally what I like. Yes, let's see. Oh, and then Lynn, to keep my tradition